Welcome to Awake and Bake, an educational, high vibrational, mystical, spiritual show. That intro felt so foreign because I haven't recorded one in a long time. Welcome, guys. Today we're going to have an honest chat about self-help. By the way, I'm your host, Danny. I didn't even say that yet. I'm off, but that's what we're here to talk about. I've been not fucking great. I've been on a steady decline. I'm on my period right now also, so I'm that's not helping because I have PMDD, and so it's really affected by that. But all of that being said, I need to go to the doc. I need to get my meds fixed and checked. And my husband set up as much as he could for me yesterday, and then I set up more of it today and got it all finalized. I guess that brings me to what the fuck this whole point is, which is, what is self-help? Because the phrase self-help, we think about all those fucking books, all those motivational speakers, and just the phrase to help yourself. But I feel we get really fucked up in our self aspect of that. We think we have to do all of it by ourselves, and we don't, and honestly you can't. Also, you're probably gonna get mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. Most of these self-help books are written by the masculine, it doesn't matter what your fucking gender is. They're coming from a masculine energetic viewpoint, which is very much so. If we're living in our masculine, we know that that's work. Masculine energy can do the same routine. They can have those routines. They can stick to the same schedule, kind of thing. That's a very masculine energy. So when we read these books and we listen to these speakers and they're you need to try harder, you need to be real with yourself, pause, because I've read all these fucking books. I used to be up Tony Robbins' butthole. So cringy, I know. Self-help is not, what I'm doing right now isn't working, so I'm just gonna keep doing it way fucking harder. That makes no fucking sense. Listen to your body. That's how you help yourself. Listen to the signs, listen to your body, listen to what is your brain telling you every day? Is it a bunch of unhealthy shit? Pay attention to that. And also it's not your job to fully fix it by yourself. Sometimes self-help is just being able to take the steps to help yourself. So for me, I'm privileged enough where my husband was able to help me with something. Because we're married, I don't always have to be the one to make my calls. He can make them for me. Asking for help is self-help. The whole help part of it, I just feel it's become so toxic, and I see so many of my friends online that are I grind, and I hustle, and then they're why am I not seeing results? Why is it not working? Why am I still sad? And it's yeah, duh, bitch. That doesn't even sound fun or helpful for your life. Nobody wants to be told to slow down. I get that. When you go online and you see all these people, especially if it's an app, when a bitch you don't like, you shouldn't be following them. But if it's a bitch you don't like, if it's an app, and then you see they're popping off, they're thriving, they're doing 1,000 things, it can make you feel oh my god, I'm not doing enough, and I'm already in such a horrible headspace. If you are, I was. And so then you're God, I need to do way more. No, you need to slow the fuck down. And I'm speaking to myself. I'm not even yelling at y'all. When I get passionate, I'm talking to myself. You want to know what I did? You want to know why I need to slow the fuck down? Because I fucked up Awake and Bake this week. I am not doing great. And I, on Sunday, thought it was Monday. I was just very fucked up in terms of the week, the calendar, everything. I wake up Sunday. We post on Mondays and Thursdays. Wake up Sunday morning and I'm oh my god, Awake and Bake's shit never posted. None of our content posted, not our podcasts, not our Instagram stuff, nothing posted. And so then I panic and I publish everything. And then I text Kelsey I don't know what's going on, nothing worked, everything's broken. And then she answers an hour later and she's hey my love, it's Sunday. Fuck. I look at the clock, I'm oh my god, it is Sunday, isn't it? It's Sunday. And if you're a cool biddy and you were sitting here hey girl, that's not that big of a deal, here's why it is. Then we had to unpublish it. And I guess we didn't have to, but that's what we did because we've never been in this much of a situation before. Thanks, Danny. So we unpublish it, and then all of the edits we made to it and everything, those all unsaved, and it just didn't go back into the right file or anything it was supposed to. So that just never published on Monday like it was supposed to. My fault. All my fault. And I could have handled it by overcompensating and I'll just do 3 times as much work, because the old me would have done that. But the new bitch, no, I was damn, I need to slow the fuck down. Also, Kelsey was you need to slow the fuck down. And I'm yeah, thank you, universe. I've now been told directly, and then also I just felt I'm doing the most and it's not going well, so I need to slow the fuck down. And whatever you have to do, whatever the universe is telling you to do, just lean into it. It's going to make it so much easier. I did lean into it. I had a very honest conversation with my husband, and I was I'm not good. We've been saying I need to call my doctor, but I was we actually need to call my doctor today. We did that, and I feel so much better. I feel even just knowing I have these appointments set up, so much better because we just moved, so I had to get all new everything. Very necessary, and I'm really glad that I'm at a place now where when something goes wrong, I'm not like, let me just hustle 100 times harder. Also, I want to be clear, I love the divine masculine energy. I'm just talking about how our culture is over masculine and it's imbalanced as fuck. I'm not saying that the divine masculine is toxic or anything like that. We need both. We really need both. And if it's divine, it's divine. So if you can find it in your big heart to be a little bit more patient than you've already been with Awake and Bake. I mean, Kelsey too, but she's doing great, so fuck. I'm on my way up. I'm going up now. We were going down, we were on a steady decline, and now we're going up. Please just be a little bit patient with me during this time. I just moved and a lot is changing, and as is the mental, so that's really all I had to say. Thank you guys for being here and being open to having these talks with me about the divine feminine and the divine masculine and about self-help and real shit that's going on now, because I don't always want to just talk about like esoteric shit. I live in the real world, so I have to like act like that, you know what I mean? I still have to partake in society, and society doesn't always partake in what's healthy for us and what's best for us. So that's why we're here, that's why we're talking about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, thank you so much for listening, and stay high vibes.